Hello and welcome all. We will start our first chapter, Introduction to DBMS. In this video, I will cover introduction like what is data, information, record, file, database and database management system. Then comparison of file system and database. After that, overview of database such as process of DBMS and basic functions of DBMS. In any information systems, we deal with data. Any fact that can be recorded is data. For example, texts, numbers, audio, video, image, etc. This data has to be arranged in a proper way to accept, process, and communicate operations and results. For arranging this data, we need files. Next is information. Data represented in a meaningful form is information. Same data shown in different way will provide different information to different viewers. So the core of any information system is data, which is to be transformed into information through data modeling. Next is record. The basic unit of information for computer and manual file is a record. It is a collection of related data items which forms a record. For example, each employee's record will contain data items such as employee number, employee name, basic pay, allowances, deductions, gross pay, etc. So these records are stored in a file, whereas file is a set of logically related records which forms a file. For example, if you want to store employee details, we'll create employee details files. If you want to store employee attendance, we'll create separate employee attendance file. If you want to store salary details, so at that time we'll create employee payroll file. And like this, many files we can create where file contains a set of logically related records. All the data or information are going to store in a file. So how this file is formed? It forms with characters. So these are the different sets of characters or combinations of characters. Using these characters we'll form some information. So set of characters are there, and using that information is find out, that is name and roll number. Then using this information we will form different fields. For example, first field is name and second field is roll number. Using these fields we can form different records such as students roll number and name records are find out, and that are called as student records. Row wise we will store these records, and all these records are going to be stored in a file. So that file will call it as suppose student file. So like this file is get formed. These files can be viewed as of two types, such as logical files and physical files. Logical files, a file viewed in terms of what data items its record contains and what processing operations may be performed on the file. That is called as logical file. Means what we are going to store as a record, and on that record what different processing operations are performed on a file, that are called as logical files. Whereas physical file is viewed in terms of how data is going to be stored on storage devices and how the processing is performed on that particular file. that is called as physical file. Next term is database. Database is used to store information useful to an organization, and it is a collection of interrelated data which is designed to fulfill the information need. So here in this diagram, many devices are connected to a database, and using that devices we are collecting the interrelated information, and one particular information need we are fulfilling over here by storing that data into a database. Now this database must be get managed. So for that purpose, this database management system softwares are used. These are the software system which allows user to define, manipulate and process the data in a database in order to produce meaningful information. It is a collection of interrelated data and a set of programs to access the data, which will helps us to store and retrieve database information in a convenient and efficient manner. Previously, we discussed different uh, terms like data, information, files, database, etc. So now we'll compare file system versus a database system. So first point in files is it coordinates only physical access to data. So here only file system checks what we are going to store in a file, whereas in database it coordinates both physical also and logical access of data, means what we are going to store physically and how they are get managed logically, that we are database will coordinate here. Next point is data written by one program may not be readable by another program in file system. So whatever you are storing in a file, that are not used by other programs. At a time only one program will access the file information, but in database the data are shared by all programs and it has some authorized access to it. Means authorized access means some password verifications are performed, and based on that one database is shared by many programs. Next point in files is predetermined access of data. That is, you have to first of all compile the program and execute the programs which are stored in a file, whereas here no compilation is required. Here flexible access to data is possible through writing queries. Next point is no two programs can concurrently access the same file. One file is there, single file is there, and two programs are there. They are not uh, at the same time, they are not accessing the file in file system, whereas in databases multiple users can access same data files at the same time. So these are the differences between file systems and databases. So as there are some limitations in file system, so we are going to discuss overview of database. So database is a collection of related data, that is all known facts that can be recorded and have an implicit meaning, that are called as databases. For example, book. Now when you consider a book, in that book there are many chapters are there. So database is a collection of chapters in a book. Then each chapter having number of papers, and each page having a collection of words in a related data, so which forms a database here. Book have chapters, chapters have number of papers, number of pages, and then pages have collection of words. Same way database forms here. Database is a collection of related data. manage this database, we require database management system software, and this is called as DBMS. DBMS is a collection of programs and which enables users to create and maintain a databases. So general purpose of this software is the process of defining, constructing, manipulating databases for various applications. Process of DBMS, it involves three steps: defining, constructing and manipulating. So here defining involves specifying the data types, structures and constraints. Constraints means condition here for the data that is to be stored in a database. So whichever data you are going to store in a database, it must be first defined, and for definition purpose we require its data types, its structure and which different conditions are there on that data that we have to define here in this defining phase. Next is constructing. Constructing is a process of storing the data on storage controlled by DBMS. So whatever data you are going to store, that may be in a controlled way, and this controlled is done by database management system. This is about constructing. And whatever data you are going to store at the constructing phase, using that stored data we will manipulate some queries like functions. We will use here different functions like querying the database to retrieve the specific data or update the data in a database, or generating some reports from the stored data. So like this, many manipulations we can perform on the stored data. So these are the different processes of DBMS. So DBMS performs some basic functions like you can store a data in a database, organize data in a proper way. Data must be stored in a controlled access way, and your data is protected by providing different security or authorizations like passwords, etc. So in this video we discussed what is data, information, record, file, database, database management system. Then we compare file system and database. After that, overview of database such as process of DBMS and basic functions of DBMS. So here we will end this session. Remaining part of this chapter we will cover it in next video. Have a nice day. Thank you. Thank you very much.